What's up, everyone? I'm Aaron the Toy Enhancer, and welcome to the channel. The chat's filling up quick. I wanted to address some things in my past, we'll say 2 videos I put out. First of all, I want to apologize for anybody that has Action Force in their house, and I may have offended. Don't want that to happen. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. And I even want to throw an apology out to Bobby for not knowing about his first wave, man. I truly just didn't know um all the issues or that he was making replacements and all that. I found this out through the videos, obviously. I just didn't know. I'd never watched the video on it. I picked those figs up with great anticipation, and that's what happened. But I'm gonna throw my apologies out to that because I at least owe Bobby and my subscribers that. Wasn't trying to offend anyone. Just an opinionated thing that happened. Did the reviews, and it is what it is. But one thing I'm gonna say, one thing I do hate. There's one thing I hate, and it's a bully. Okay, I don't ever want to come off as one, and I don't ever want to be presented with one. So bullies are bad. We're gonna say hi to the chat, and then I'm gonna bring in some special guests. I just want to say hi to everyone up in here, and let's see. Got some new faces. Rex J Cox, what's up, bro? Gonzo is it? It's Gonzo is in the house. What's up, man? Got Triple C up in here. We are looking at Loki Man. We got Loki Man with Model Misfits. Got Crash up in here. What's up, bro? Nice. We're about to talk about some HasLab shit that's been going on. You guys game for that? I'm always down. Don't forget to give a like. Got 40 in the chat already. We got Stanley's Toy Room. Got Bobby Wald up in here. Nice. Daredevil Dave. Man, you guys are all in it tonight. Thank you, guys. We got Frankenstein. So he's done with Hasbro, baby. He's done. It's been a crazy week, huh? It's been a little crazy week with Hasbro. I'm gonna admit. I'll be the first to admit. Oh, we got Wraith. What's up, Wraith Mace? The Gray Knight is fire, baby. I need to get me one. I'm looking at my Warhammer sits right there. My Warhammer collection that Wraith enticed me with. It's beautiful. It's not. I don't think it's Joy Toy. I think I no. I'll get to the Joy Toy. I promise. I will. 54 in the chat already. What's good? All right. M1S1. What's up, everyone? Let me get to the bottom of the chat here. Try to get one. Oh, what's up, buddy? Mython the Python. What's up, bro? How you been, man? Dude, all day long, Mython. Man, prayers going deep for your dog, man. Prayers are going deep, baby. And I hope everything works out. I know you're in the process of finding out what's up, man. But hey, power of the people, man. Prayers for your animal. I know that's your baby, man. I got babies just like that. Just went through the same experience. Appreciate that. Um, Popping in tonight, buddy. And I got a special guest. I'm going to go ahead and bring in 55 in the chat. Don't forget to give a like. We are going to talk about some Hasbro issues. Issues. Ugh, it's cringy.
I was once a man. Once a man.
Scaring me.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? How's it going tonight?
It's going good, everyone. This is my good buddy, 3-star draw. You might know him as Down South 77, or otherwise known as the man.
3SD. Some people call me Nancy.
I like that.
I don't know. I'll answer.
I like the
Sounds
3SD, baby.
Sounds like a venereal disease. I don't like
3SD. That sounds pimp, man. I'm loving it. That's a shirt for sure.
No,
Guaranteed shirt.
I don't know how special of a guest I am, but thanks for having me.
Yeah, you are the most special guest, bud. Do you know why?
No.
You're the actual first toy tuber that came and seen me.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah,
I'm closest.
First contact, baby. First contact. Oh, I did that wrong. All right, bro. How was your day, man? I know you've been working hard like me, sweating balls probably.
Yeah, it was about 97 here today. It was pretty freaking miserable. Luckily, most everything I had to do today was inside, not outside. And of course, you know, varying periods of having to look at my phone and try to do things on my phone and answer a lot of messages and things. So it was yeah, it's been a long one.
Yeah.
She said.
Yeah. Did she? Dang it.
She didn't say it to me, but she said it to me.
How lucky gal. I'm trying I gotta communicate with our next guest.
All right.
Crow, if you can hear me, man, I think you hit the wrong string. He said, I'm back.
Well, you just give it away. Now we're
sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I think
they might have been able. They might have been able to guess.
It's not so special now.
He's always special. He's special to me.
Oh man. So how was let's dip right into it, man. How was your activity with Hasbro today?
Well, funny you should ask. Overall successful but frustrating. So I had to get home from work, and there is a sequel. There is a sequel to yesterday that finally just went live. So don't go watch it now. But
man, I was about to get on my phone.
I mean, you can. I mean, you're probably going to want to.
You're send Crow a message.
You're probably going to want to hear it, but yeah. So successful but frustrating. And when I got home, I was trying to get in time because I knew we were doing this, and I knew I had to do another video about today because today was just about as fucked up as yesterday was with it. So I did do that and actually just published that video about the time you hit go live, so nobody's had a chance to watch it yet. But yeah, I did get Once a Man Cobra Commander today, and I was actually part of the few people that cheated, I guess is what I've heard it being called, that got lucky and was able to get it when it wasn't live, but it was live. So if you know, you know, they screwed the links up, and when it got added back to the site, if you went to it a certain way, you could add it to your cart and you could buy it. And then they found the exploit and they fixed it. So yeah, I see blah blah blah. Yeah, Model Misfit. Yeah, at least we squeezed in. I sent some messages out, and he was one I sent a message to. And I wasn't wasting any time. I was speaking it into the phone voice text, where it sends the voice clip, which I'm not a big
do
fan
that all the
of.
time. That's what fucks me up all the time.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm slowly adapting to it. So that's what I was doing for everybody, because I didn't want to waste any time. And I actually sent a message to Model Misfit, and as I was talking, my phone was going off. And when I got done and I sent it, I looked and it was him messaging me, telling me about what was going on. So
Oh,
I hope that was able to help people. But I actually did see on Facebook today that somebody that obviously missed that called everybody that did it cheaters. So I say it in the
we were
I say
cheating.
so I say it in the new video, in the one that just went out. Like, I feel like I got cheated yesterday, so turnabout's fair play. Take it, Pulse. So that was how the morning went, and we'll talk about the drop when it actually went live, when we got everybody, because I'm sure we're going to talk about it some more.
Oh, here's Crow right now. He's just got internet problems, guys. So if he fades in and out or something, I'm sorry, man. I ruined the surprise, but holy shit, we got the backyard battlefield together tonight, baby.
Yeah.
Turning
some light on.
I wanted to before we get started.
We have Judge Crow here.
Hey.
They're not on the you don't have the banners on where we can see everybody's moniker or whatever.
You hang on, wait. Banners. I think I have to hide the comment to make that happen. Hang on.
So yeah, there you go. Before you get started though, that comment that you just had highlighted from Jeremy Kimberlin. Big thank you to Jeremy Kimberlin for pushing out all the news and tagging everybody. And I did not see Jeremy's post. I saw somebody's post that did not have the whole story. They just said, hey, if you go to it and the cart's blue, you can add it. And that was it. And I did that. And then I thought, what if I can check out? And I actually went through checkout and it let me check out. Then later on Facebook, I saw everybody else talking about it, and I saw where Jeremy had actually put that out and sent it out to everybody so everybody could try to get him. So Jeremy is a big friend to Hasbro G.I. Joe classified collectors. So thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you for putting the word out, because like any information we can get is super valuable.
Okay, so what I missed?
Bro, sorry, bro. I didn't give you the proper intro.
People know who I am now. I just
know who we are. I'm sorry. Trying to make it a surprise.
Yeah, he ruined the surprise.
And he is and as Judge Crow, I'm assuming I need some jury. I gotta do some jury, or 3-star is gonna be the jury.
That might not be a good idea.
Well, I think it's not just Aaron on the hot seat. I think Hasbro's on the hot seat tonight too, for sure. That whole ordering thing is just Stanley's Toy Room, was it? That he's had enough down there. Stanley's Toy Room. I read that comment.
Yeah, I threw it up there. It's a good comment.
It's not the first time we heard it in the last 24 hours, is it, gentlemen?
Nope. Yeah, it won't be the last either.
Yeah.
Toys are a fickle thing, eh?
Yeah, they really are, man. They're got some divisive opinions, don't we?
We're doing the dance. Yeah, no. I don't blame anybody for being really pissed off about this whole Cobra I was once a man thing, just because it's to have a swing and a miss on day one and say, we'll take care of it tomorrow. You won't miss. And then swing and a miss again. This is Charlie Brown, Lucy, and the football. And people aren't going to kick much more,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're going to keep kicking. That's the problem.
Yeah, just we're going to be louder and louder about it, I guess, every time.
Yeah,
I sure have been.
vocalization is the key. If you don't get your point across, no one will ever understand you.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
That's a
then
good point.
definition of insanity is trying to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
There you go. Right. Um, let's see. Somebody already offered to sell it to me on the second market from Transporter 8. And I think we're going to get used to that, right? Windows of opportunity to make a few extra bucks because you got onto Hasbro quick enough. And, not everybody's going to play that game. I like how some people play it, where if one guy says, I'm not going to make it on there, can you order me one? And another guy goes, sure, buddy, I got you. I like stories like that. I know a story like that. It happened, right? He ain't trying to make extra bucks.
I know of a couple stories, like at least. No, actually, I know of 3 stories like that today. That's what I like to see too.
You know when the secondary market's supposed to light up? The day it's all actually over with ordering and buying, and it's clear it's not coming anymore. I don't think Hasbro's made that line in the sand yet, guys. So,
they keep saying limited production runs, lower quantities. The only thing we've seen that be true with is vehicles so far. This is a different animal though, because the con exclusives are always lower production runs. Sometimes they'll go back and they'll do another run. Sometimes they won't. I'm not so sure if with this one, if they don't do another run, trying to make something stick with that lower quantity thing, because I ain't seen it yet. The only thing we've seen it with since they've said it is the tiger paw and the ferret and the vamp. But honestly, if you didn't get a vamp, like, it's because you wasn't sure if you wanted it, or you had, for whatever reason, you had an issue that you couldn't purchase it, whatever reason, however good it is, whatever, because that thing was up for 2 months before it sold out. So with this, I don't know if we'll see another run on it or not. This might be their line in the sand.
Well, and so another interesting aspect of this is, where are these particular models coming from on day 2 versus where were they coming from on day 1? Which warehouse, which supply line, right? So we don't actually know the answers. So to speculate that they're hoarding or doing some sinister market manipulation's fun and all, and we can all do it. But we also have to understand there might have been stuff left over from SDCC at one place and more stock that they had to verify and get prepared for the second day from another location completely, so that they don't overcommit the line in sales that they can't fulfill. So they do this really marginally. It looks ugly as fuck for sure. Partly because we're hearing at the beginning of a live stream, it looks terrible.
Right? Already beached to it.
It's actually protective. Right? I don't come up with that point on my own. That was something Punk with Toys and I were talking about the other today, actually, just offline about it. Just saying, like, man, the knee jerking has to calm down, right? We have to stop knee jerking a bit, because the damage that gets done isn't just to the people we're knee jerking about. It gets done to ourselves. Like, we start looking a little crazy sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes.
Well, Hasbro's made us all look like psychos, but it's frustrating.
Well, one thing that I was wondering, and like Jeremy said, that he had heard that the numbers were the same as they were for SDCC Chuckles last year. That's good news, because Chuckles was available for quite a long time, going in and out of stock. And then when he finally was up, he was up for a good 2 or 3 weeks before he sold out. So that's encouraging news.
What was the other exclusive? Mindbender, yeah? Wasn't that?
Mindbender was one.
Serpentor was
Serpentor, that's what it was.
SDCC, and Mindbender was Pulse, I believe.
Oh, the Pulse, that's what it was. And even Serpentor, man, we got some other chances, man. Because I know I picked up from the second run, and it was like way later from the date. So anyone that didn't get to pick them up, I would it's still gonna happen, man. I was gonna grab a second one to put on my shelf, because I got one to rock and one to stock, but I wasn't even able to get a a second one, guys. So I'm right there with you. If anyone was struggling and didn't, man, I'm right there with you. I tried and tried.
And like the other thing is, right, and again, talking to Lawrence, but he brings a good point. I think I've heard Matt Matson say it before too, right? We sure did pick a very expensive little hobby to have such critical views and demands on when it comes to the stock, considering how expensive that stock is to make. If you look at the initial thoughts when it was a name only reveal for Once a Man Cobra Commander, I don't think there was a whole lot of security for Hasbro on that initial response to it. To go and sit there and say we're going to make huge quantities of this because they're all going to love it. I think they saw the response and said, "Let's play this one a little tight."
Well, 90. Well, I ain't gonna say 90. I ain't gonna give a percentage, but a whole lot of them people that said that are, I gotta get it, or I didn't get it. All them people that were like, yeah, Once a Man Cobra Commander, and a lot of them are also ones that are up in arms about getting it or not getting it, so
Yeah.
But I mean, they're always going to be a lower production number with the exclusives. So I just hope, like Jeremy said, hopefully they did run off that many. I was wondering, like the ones that they sold today, I was wondering if that is also what's left that they brought back from SDCC or however that worked, or if this is going to be some that were somewhere else, because I think it actually was Jeremy that said you got a shipping notice, right? Was that right on the one that you ordered yesterday? So if that's the case, then
that's on its way, baby. Hell yeah.
And if I want to make sure I'm correct on that, but yeah, if that's the case, I mean, they've got them setting and ready to go. And one thing I was wondering, like what we got to talk about when we get to it, is these limits, right? These 5.
Yeah.
We'll get into that whenever you guys are ready, but I think that might be just to clear the warehouses.
Yeah.
If people order 5 at a time, that's 5 gone.
One thing I want to cap on is this toy line, G.I. Joe Classified, man, is growing. If you don't feel like it isn't, you're in the closet, man. This toy line is expanding. New people are coming in all the time. Why? They're looking for figures on Facebook constantly. Do you have such and such? Do you have this? Do you have that? You see them flying off of eBay. People are wanting to get into this line, and I think this shit is blowing up. Might be making these figs hard to get. Very possible.
Well, it's creating that FOMO effect for sure, for one, and then nobody can deny that it's there. And Hasbro didn't help it by making it so hard with the release dates and their status. Like, no, hey, guess who the SDCC is? It's Raptor. Yeah, no way. No, hang on.
Oh, hey. Nope, not Raptor.
Well, you thought you were gonna get them this way. No, now you gotta get them this way. Hurry up. Right.
I like that. You know what? I like that though, because you know my thoughts on all the leaks and the spoilers. Yeah. So I'm glad that up until less than a month before SDCC, everybody thought that it was going to be something else.
Hey, I said it before and I'll say it again. It's all fair in love and wars when you create your own hype and how you go about it, right? And a little bit of smoke and mirrors keeps the audience guessing. I get it. But transparency is important as well. When a company's not transparent with what they're doing with their shipping or their issues or public demand for figures, and they're kind of dodgy when they offer an answer that doesn't come out the way they say it will 24 hours later, that's a real issue. Because we are talking about $35 figures, which have a price comparison to other figures in the market that are also hot right now. And people are starting to take a call, right?
Yeah. Yep. So, I saw further up, just a comment I wanted to. So D Griff had said it's going to take a month to ship the ones from today. Must be stored somewhere remote. Well, the ones from yesterday also said September 15th on it, and Jeremy's going to have his tomorrow. So I think that was just something to stick on there, just to have a date on it. You know, it's 6 months out, 8 weeks out, whatever. So, you know, they just had to throw a date on there. Because I wondered about that when I saw that September 15th date. I'm like, didn't they just like drive them in a semi to Illinois or Wisconsin or wherever? Like,
No,
they
they
should
could
be
be
there.
to be processed across certain state lines. They could have to do something like shipping wise from one warehouse control stack to another. There could be administration in moving product that actually takes more than 6 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
without
Oh,
knowing
yeah.
how shipping works for these things and where they're pulling them from, then we can't reasonably sit there and demand a timeline. We can just ask Hasbro continually, which is just fucking be transparent with us and tell us, like, flat out.
Yeah. Be
What's the-
consistent. Be something. But even so, something ordered yesterday and having a shipping notice today, and like people were charged moments after yesterday, after they got their orders. People were getting their charge, because, you know, usually you get the email and then it might be 4 or 5 days before you get charged. They were getting charged like an hour later, and to have it already, even a shipping label created, but especially to have it in the back of a FedEx truck and be on the way, get the logistics department to go run the IT department for a couple months.
Yeah.
The winner
We
of
all
the
be
toy
screwed.
game will be the most efficient with their staff, guys.
Yeah, whoever can fix the website and get the stuff on the trucks, that's who gets to stay.
And that's another thing, right? A lot of outrage coming out of what's being said on a website. Well, how many times have you heard of a website that's been 100% current and up to date with the actual information it's being bombarded with, right? Like, you saw it, you had a cart full of figures, and all of a sudden you clicked enter, and then all of a sudden the red thing sums up you're past the amount, and oh no, now we're sold out. Like, the computer
Yeah.
is smoking.
Yes. Yeah.
You know.
Hey, 101
Like-
in the chat. That's the first time I ever broke 100. So everyone,
And
do me a favor, give a like. That's awesome.
Aaron,
Thanks,
buddy.
fellas.
like,
Yeah, I was gonna say 101 in the chat. We got to see what the likes are at. They should mirror it, but I wanted to draw attention to a comment from, I think you're gonna get to it, from King Ape or King Alpha Papa Echo.
Okay, let me.
AP, however you want to say it. A
we're at
dot-
43
Okay, yeah.
likes. We can do better.
I saw the ship notification. Is that it? Yeah.
No, he's got one that says G.I. Joe Classified is the most dominant action themed toy line out there. That
Oh, I didn't.
And I want to
Wonderful.
know if everybody agrees with that.
Say it again. The
most-
most what?
Dogman?
G.I. Joe Classified is the most dominant action themed toy line out there.
No.
I wanted to say hi to King Ape as well. I hadn't seen the shot before, but so it's yeah, it's a little ways up, but we might.
My
have
bad. I can't. I looked. I couldn't.
Yeah, but
I'm
Darren,
sorry.
what do
The
you-
chat's rolling, guys. I appreciate it.
Aaron, do you agree? Do you think G.I. Joe is the most dominant one out there? Or do you think it's
You know, I love my GI Joe Classified. As far as military, I guess. I don't know. God dang, man. You know, to be honest, I spin around my room. I look at my X-Men. I look at my GI Joe. I look at, and I mean, all the way from my gargoyles to like just He-Man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, God dang, I love toys.
yeah? And down south, I think you're the same. What do you think?
No, I don't think it is. I think now, if you're talking about a certain segment, like you said, military toys, boys, military action figures, yeah. Overall, no. Transformers is bigger than GI Joe. Marvel is bigger than. I didn't mean to say better, bigger than.
You know, Star Wars is basically military to me.
Yeah, I wish you could.
I mean,
Stormtroopers, baby.
Star Wars is way bigger than G.I. Joe. However, Star Wars is on the decline and G.I. Joe is on the incline on all fronts.
This is true.
So,
this is true.
as a judge a self-appointed judge. I've got my certificates online. I got them in the same place Master Ken got his black belt. So here's the thing. I disagree as well. I don't think G.I. Joe is the dominant line. However, I know where King Ape is coming from, and I will say it is probably one of the most recognizably identifiable and relatable lines out there, only in the fact that if you watch the news, you get constant reminders of military things. So G.I. Joe's kind of always kind of flowing, and you're like, I remember G.I. Joe had a tank. I remember G.I. Joe had a Jeep, and you see it more than you would ever see anything to remind you of He-Man, Star Wars, or whatever. That's my bullshit theory, and I'm sticking to it. But
and
hello, King Ape.
Mython said lanyard core. Yeah, they're huge. They're just not still huge here. He's right. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're the most dominant. I think they're the most consistent, because there's people that don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it is, and it's big overseas. In like I know Ronnie Trickshot is a big lanyard fan. He's got a lot of them. I remember them from back in the day. They just aren't as big here, but they're probably the most I'm trying to think, consistent, I guess. And somebody said wrestling. John Garrett said wrestling figures. I don't ever think about wrestling figures because I don't collect them. But you're right. The wrestling figures are huge.
Massive market, massive. I just started going down that rabbit hole going, holy crap, there's so many of you right now. I love this comment.
Did I pull
but
it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
so it
buddy,
says,
I'm trying to get everyone in there.
In the 80s, G.I. Joe had 4 times the number of characters in Star Wars. That's what's made them bigger than Star Wars for collectors. You can army build, but still hard to catch up to G.I. Joe. And it's true. If you look at the limitations, though, that just sings more about Star Wars praises back in the day. If you look at Star Wars had 2 hours to make you love them. G.I. Joe had every Saturday morning, right? And
Yeah.
and comics, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about it that way. Yeah.
I gotta turn off my camera for a minute there, boys. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're
all
good,
right,
bro.
We'll be here. So where's the that I just replied to about Monster Force?
Yeah, there's thoughts about the Monster Force. They are going hard with the pre-orders. They look cool, but they could beat G.I. Joe Action Force, in my opinion. Possibly. And let me start by I'm digging my Monster Force that I have. The Forgotten King. He sits next to my bed. I have shelves next to my bed area, and I have a black light, and he's under that with my other black light, glow in the dark shit, because I'm just like Punk. I love glow in the dark shit. And I go to bed looking at that figure, and you put that sucker under a black light, and that's the only light on in the room. It's badass.
Yeah. You use that thing for a flashlight, man. I got to get mine back in here. I got them they're in the living room. I took them down to Yojo Depot so Jay could see them, because somehow he missed them at Joe Fest, but he was also running a booth, tag teaming a booth with somebody, and he was looking for vintage stuff. Like, he's big into vintage, so he missed the Monster Force booth. So I actually took my Dracula and Forgotten King down there so he could look at them, and I hadn't brought them back in this room yet. I highlighted or answered that in the chat. I said I'm looking forward to Monster Force. I think they'll complement Joe's, but I don't think they'll be competition. They might be competition.
I agree with
for people's dollar. Like, if Joe starts putting out some shitty characters, or the figure quality goes down again or something, somebody's going to say, well, let's see, we've got Eco Warriors Flint, or I can go over here and get this zombie shadow trooper dude with the giant machine gun and a wolf head. I think I'm going to go get that one. I can see that.
Yeah. 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 And I want to say hi to Savage Land really quick and just see him pop in there. Bro, I just watched your video. You're live. It was great, man.
Yeah. Punk with Toys did his Thursday night with a friend with Savage Land there last week. So if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you do.
Yeah, everyone go over to Savage Land and give him a sub. He's got an amazing channel.
Yeah, he really does. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. So before that, again, sorry, King Ape. He's very active in the chat tonight. So welcome, King Ape, wherever you came from. He did draw a point about Monster Force. If you saw it, about there's no production for them except for the 2 exclusive. They just don't have the lore and history like G.I. Joe. It will take them a while to build momentum. That's the case with a lot of the popular lines right now, man. If you look, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, Patriot Force, Monster Force, Delta 17. There's a lot of new lines out there, and they have to fight against a Hasbro established history of 40, 50 years worth, right? Like, that's no small feat, man. You have to fight hard for your company when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really do. Man.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta, whatever your lines are that you love, that you hate, that you collect, all of this one, a little of that one, don't matter what they are right now, you got to admit this is probably the best time to be into toys since the 80s.
Yeah.
Mid to late 80s, early 90s, but I'm going to say 80s.
When you hear me say it's a good time to be alive right now, it really is. And I feel blessed with all the toys that are made available for us. I mean, it's a really good times, guys. I don't think our kids are gonna have what we have right now. I don't think they ever will. So let's embrace it for whatever it is. Involve our kids if we can. Try to pass this on to the next generation in any chance we can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I said it before to you guys before, like I just to buff that hole. It's a great time to be a toy collector. Imagine if you could do this in the 80s, but every cable network that you turned on the dial was talking about your favorite toys. Like you sat there and just UHF every single time, every channel at all times of the day. We have access to talk about these things now like we've never had before. So you see a lot of passion, a lot of outrage, a lot of drama sometimes, and then a lot of rip fuel as soon as Hasbro says, by the way, this didn't work out the way we thought, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of great stuff out, a lot of great stuff coming out. A lot of, it seems like every day we're hearing about something new that is like we're squirreling away. Like, ooh, that's shiny. Ooh, like every day. We all pretty much watch Punk on Monday nights, and he's got most of all the new stuff that's been announced, and like we see that, or a lot of times that's where I see some of it for the first time, and I'm like, man, I don't collect that, but it looks badass. And like, that's
guys,
awesome.
If you're in the chat now and you haven't subbed to a Punk with Toys, man, Monday night is off the chain, and you're going to be informed, entertained at the same time. We all love that. That's our go-to Monday night.
You get to hear from Moss Man himself sometimes too.
Moss Man.
Moss Man.
I don't know what the hell he's doing in Skeletor's castle, but
and on a really
he's
good
in Snake
Roman
Mountain.
Yeah. Roman will pick them off once a night, and that'll be great.
Yep. Mython says don't sleep on Masterverse. That's some good shit. I love them. I mean, I've only got one, but I think they all look awesome.
Punk wants to know, did we discuss the crying about Once a Man Coco yet?
We had the appetizer.
Yeah. I think we need to be led into the fifth element there.
We talked about it quite briefly.
So actually, I will use this to draw a little bit of attention to something Aaron did about the Once a Man Cobra Commander. It's been no secret he rolled the dice, and he ordered one, and he paid a little bit more than some people thought he should have, and they questioned the wisdom of the decision. And the thing is, whose Cobra or Once a Man Cobra Commander's video have you seen so far? You've seen
Who have I
Aaron.
seen?
Yeah, I mean, like as far as in this group, who's been able to do
Travis-
a review on it?
Travis fucking Moody had the first
Travis
one.
Moody was the first one that I seen.
That's right.
Yeah.
But my point on that was, if you didn't understand the investment and the gamble, one of the ways I like to look at it is, okay, that figure's going to cost you about $50. Aaron paid a bit more than that, but the relevance of that figure and getting a review in on time was worth investing in, especially if he thought there was going to be problems ordering this figure, which there was. So
that was my main reason, because I didn't know. I didn't, and I was even talking to Punk about this. I was like, man, I don't know if it's going up on Monday. He's like, don't worry, it's going up on Monday, And I'm like, man, I don't know if I'll be able to get it, and I'm like, I'm just debating, and I'm like, should I pay double? Should I pay triple? What should I do? Tough decision.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you got it, you reviewed it. Do you like it?
I do.
I
do like it.
Then that's all that matters. If I
feel like I got my money's worth,
then that's all that really matters. I thought you paid too much for it by not waiting, but
did you guys get this with your Coco? I got a groovy button,
no, it's
dude.
not here. It's not.
I got a groovy button, man.
I got a sticker of a wrestler in a bag of chips once. Same thing to me.
I want the bag of chips, baby.
Yeah, I told, when you told us you got it, and I was like, wow, really? I actually messed with you, and you didn't even answer me. I was like, what did I say? What'd you do for that? Order somebody a rattler?
You don't want to know what I had to go through for it, man. It was many bathroom stalls.
A lot of tapping your feet underneath the divider there, was it? So,
Eking through holes, all kinds of crap. You wouldn't believe it.
But
have a look at
have a look
at your chat for a second, my friend.
Hey, Mython, bro, thank you so much, man. I'll pop you up there. My internet's slow, so it takes a minute for it to pop up. Sorry about that. Aaron, 3-star. Crow brother, I gotta bounce for now, but I wish you fellas and everyone in the chat blessed evening. Bro, good vibes, good prayers coming out to sending out to your dog, man. I got faith, man. I got faith. Your baby's gonna pull through, baby.
Mahalo from Ottawa, buddy.
Hope everything goes well, man. I hope everything works out. Let us know.
Thank you, Mython. We'll link up, Mython. We're gonna go. Me and Mython might go do some toy shopping.
Oh, that'd be fun, man. That'll be fun. Good time.
I'm stoked. I got some figures I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a duster and stuff. We've already been talking. I want to give him some stuff.
Right on. There we go.
A duster.
Yeah, I got a duster that he wanted, and I said, bro, I'll give it to you. Mython gives. Oh, bro, I've seen Mython give like everyone I know something, man. He's such a great guy, man.
Yeah, Mython's
totally
cool,
legit.
I like Mython. Mython's good dude, man. Yep.
And let's be rational. Let's draw a little light to it. I mean, if Aaron is done with Valaforce, why shouldn't he give them to somebody who does like them, right? I think that's the right way to go with it. So I think that's great. Yeah. Mython's benefit, and I think it's a good move. Your internet.
True. There was a couple people asking, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Give you some.
So as far as finish what I was saying, yeah, I gave you shit for buying that Once a Man Cobra Commander, but I have paid high prices for those exclusives myself because I wasn't around when they come out, and I probably would have if it had come to it, because I really liked that figure and wanted it in my collection. It's my favorite character. So, but I was waiting. I wanted to see what would happen with the drop. So I was waiting before I did that. Plus, I also knew there'd be more of them after the drop too. So I could always try to trade, because I'm finding tiger paws left and right. So, so I waited. But if you're happy with the figure, then hey, that's good. I mean, that's all that matters. If you're happy with the price you paid, don't matter what anybody else thinks.
I echo that.
Punk said I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, buddy.
Punk said I jumped thumbs up, but Punk, if I did that, bro, man, that's awesome.
Hey, if you just if
I
he
don't know
just
how I
helped
did
you
that.
hit if he just helped you hit 5, Punk, you should send him an
Oh,
action
no, no,
force
no, no,
figure.
no. No, 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 no. You guys don't understand. Punk, I haven't revealed them on the show yet, but we will one day. Punk has given me some very awesome items. I may have said it. I'm not going to say what it is now because it's getting too close to reveal time. But Punk has blessed me with some very, very gifted items when he came to visit. And thank you so much, Punk. I don't want you to think that's going to go unseen or you don't want to. I know there's going to be a final result because he knows I do enhance toys. I think something's about to happen with that.
So Tony Figs has shown up, and so is Frank Domonio.
Hey, Tony.
Same Time Toys, Triple C, all the regular guys, but those guys have joined us, and Lunchbox Killer 805 as well at that point. I just wanted to echo what Darren was saying because it was why I brought it up about why you paid what you paid, right? You guys saw me at Joe Fest, and you've talked to me since. When I go hunting for something, what's more important, the price or the fucking sentiment and want of that character? It was always the sentiment and the want, right? Hasbro has real powerful nostalgia for us, and that drives. And it works. Just don't deny it's there.
That's why we put up with this shit. So from their website and their company, it's because it's it's our thing. So it's what we're gonna have to endure. One time I was getting a tattoo and I was wincing, and my tattoo artist looks around in the corner at me and goes, "Don't we have to suffer for our art?" Never forgot that. And now it's the same thing with these damn things. We're suffering for
we have to suffer. Yeah. Because we all know.
I was going to let everybody know, Aaron and I talked, and Darren, you're committed just for being part of the Backyard Battlefield. But we're such big Hasbro fans and shills that I'm getting one patch tattooed on my chest, and these guys are getting the other patches tattooed on their chest.
I was going to let Loki just do a neck tat. I was going to, or maybe the cheek. I was going to get the cheek.
I want the fly
guys
swatter.
Tell me, guys, should I do the neck or the cheek? Leave a comment.
My brother, I don't love anything enough to get it on my neck or my cheek.
I can get it on the other cheek.
Make that I might do.
Ass.
I thought we all go down together here.
The butt cheek. Model Misfits knew where that joke was going.
Yeah, Darren's getting the butt cheek, but it's the bare.
We're gonna have to be hammered for that one, bro. And I know you don't drink Crow, but we're gonna have to pop a beer for that one.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Yeah. So what are they? It's the Cobra Air Force symbol, the tank smasher, and what's the other one?
There's a fly swatter.
Fly swatter.
Yes. Yeah. So I want to, now that we're kind of capping on the patches, and I know, man, guys, we all know that can be shitty. King Ape, you're the man. I appreciate it.
And he's right in his comment as well.
I'm gonna pop you up there. Crow, can you read that for us?
Yeah, it says, I also think the Skybound Energon Universe comic books are going to increase the interest in G.I. Joe Classified. I highly recommend that you all start reading these books. It's amazing. King Ape, welcome to the channel, buddy.
Yes, King Ape, thank you so much, brother. Very kind of you. And about the patches, I just want to say something. Here
comes the money.
Yeah, I need that.
Welcome
clip.
to the Dreamery.
Oh yeah, he's not going to get
So I know the patches kind of suck, man. It's kind of a gimmick, to just get cost level down. And what I wanted to talk about with the patches is that I already have patches that mean a lot to me. For instance, I'm going to start with Crow gave me a patch from his military. It was one of the first things he gifted to me. And when I opened up that box and I seen his patch that he wore through the military or whatever he was doing there, that was special to him, that he gave me, that I'll always have a little piece of him to remember him by. And I keep it right next to my bed. All right. That's the idea of a special patch. Delta 17 was giving out these great patches, man. They look great. And they pop right onto my vest. They got a Velcro backing. Freaking awesome, man. Wraith Mace. Damn, I don't have my Wraith Mace patch because it's on my uniform.
Aaron, you got this.
Darren's got it. Wraith Mace, man, put out a killer freaking patch, bro, and it's gorgeous. I'm gonna always wear that on my cosplay. It's just patches, and I'm getting to the point where patches have meanings. I want to show one more example. I'm a member of the Finest, G.I. Joe Finest. If you don't know what that is, that's a cosplay group. Been going on for a while. I got patches from 2021, I got the patch from 2022, and these are all the Dragon Con patches that you get when you go to these Dragon Cons here in Atlanta. 2023, baby, and you better believe I'm going to get a patch this year. It's just something to hang on to, or put on a vest, or put on a hat, or just to have that remembering something. So don't forget that. Like, a lot of people might like these patches, and it'll have that special purpose, hopefully.
Well, I like patches, and I like stickers. I love stickers. I like patches. I actually have a collection of patches too. I got a bunch of them. I got a motorcycle vest. I've got a bunch of patches my brother gave me from when he was deployed, unit patches, Tennessee patches, and some that he picked up over there. I've got a bunch of them sewn on my vest, and I've got a box full of other ones. I love patches. I don't love patches with the Rattler. Now, I think the patches look fine. The patches look fine to me, but the inclusion of them is if a tier as a tier, that was a punch in the dick. They should have been thrown in.
I think that was the best way it was ever put.
I mean, honestly, I think the patches look
cup and then a punch in the dick.
Yeah, they look fine as far as patches go, but I'm not going to put them anywhere unless I do. I think it was Woody that said he was going to buy a hat and put them on the hat. Are they Velcro backed? Does anybody know if they're Velcro backed?
No, because all mine are. Well, except these you have to stitch on, but most ones today are Velcro, because that goes right on your, what do you call it, Crow? Your, hell would you call it?
No, your tack vest. Your tack vest.
Yeah. So
there it is.
Yeah. So if they are Velcro backed, maybe I will get a hat with the Velcro front where you can change patches and put one on it. Why not? But I'm not going to sew them on something. They're going to sit in the box somewhere if they're not Velcro backed. They might sit in a box somewhere if they are.
I'll come sew them on for you, bro.
I'm on the same page for the same reasons as what both of you guys have stated. I look at it and I'm like, okay, I get it. It was going to be a very unique kind of thing that maybe a lot of collectors would like, but not as a tier. At tier levels, guys want things that are going to improve either the Rattler or improve their figure collection to buff that Rattler. That's all. That's all they want.
That's a kick-ass patch right there.
Yeah, there's the proper patch. But
you guys digging that?
Yeah, to give nostalgia patches,
I do like that one,
and shit like that. That's a misallocation of money, and that's where I think people get mad. At $350 US, nobody thought any of that should go towards a patch.
Yeah, I agree. And what happened to them saying after people complained with the hiss about the unlocks with the tiers with the add-ons? What happened to them saying that they really realized with that all of the tiers for HasLabs like this should be figures? Did they forget they made that statement? Because last time I checked, the patches are not a figure.
Yeah. So what an
K6 said I doubt they spend money on the Velcro back. We'll have to see about that, because I imagine that is costly.
That'll be
next time.
The fifth tier unlock will be the Velcro for the back of the first one.
You can your Velcro on the fifth, baby, with a fucking sticker.
That's great. Hey, the stickers, give me the fucking stickers.
I agree with you, Punk. Stickers are cooler, man.
And hey, that brings up a point. Punk, message Lenny. Send Lenny a message and just ask him if he knows if the patches are Velcro backed. That's something he might be able to answer for you, and you can let us all know. That would be something he could maybe reveal.
For those that don't understand,
Excuse
Tony
me,
comment,
Mr.
oh, go ahead.
Mr. Weather Dominator. Are they Velcro?
Yeah, that's right. There's a
sorry,
possibility
bro.
he's watching.
Go ahead, girl. I didn't mean to cut you off. I got a delay.
It's the delay. I was just laughing at
Yeah.
Tony's figs in case nobody knows what a silverback is. That's the mother of all gorillas, man. Those are some big fucking balls. So those patches really
That's why I put it. Tony's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, he is.
I know a lot of you guys haven't probably hung out with him, but I have, and he's freaking hilarious. He's a great guy. Go over to Tony's Figs, sub it up, baby. You will not be disappointed with his customizing.
All right, Woody, to answer your question, Woody said, how much profit do you think they're making on each rattler? Can't wait to hear some of these ridiculous answers. How much profit? I'll have to think about profit per rattler, but I'll tell you how much they've made as of right now before any taxes or any shipping. So far, they have made $4,207,320.54 selling rattlers.
Yeah,
they are.
And I'll tell you,
12,946 backers.
Yeah, but that's Hasbro's big budget, though, not just one budget. You're thinking only
there was another stream where someone was giving hell about the tooling and stuff, and trying to compare like repaint figs and stuff, and I forget who it was, but anyways, man, when we do these HasLabs, bro, you got to think, man, the tooling is not really so much the figs, man. It's that damn vehicle. All right, and that is where you get into some complicated shit with power, lights, just really technical shit that no one really thinks about, and that is way more complex than any action figure will ever be. Why do I know this? Because I rip them apart constantly. I know these toys from the inside out when I get them. When I get my Rattler, it's fucking going to pieces, man. It's getting ripped apart right as soon as I take it out the damn box.
Why did I know that was going to happen?
Yeah, I know. That's why he bought 12 of them.
Yeah.
No, I didn't buy no 12.
Because 5 are going to crash into a river somewhere, but the 6th one's going to be amazing.
I'll tell you what, I got one put away in case someone asks me later on. I know that.
I don't know who that is. I just like paying more for everything, buddy.
No.
Well, now's your chance to not have to. You've got 39 days.
Hey,
34.
Can I offer, seeing as we like talking about other lines and stuff, just to throw it out there, seeing as we've said up the major part about the Rattler, could I just draw attention to the fact that I think it's Big Bud, or I'm not sure if I'm getting the name right. Maybe Punk can correct me, but the ramen bread van got an amazing review today, or the other day. I just watched it today, and Ace is talking about the pre-orders going up for this thing. I think very soon, like September, October timeframe, with a delivery of January for under $100. $99.95 for the black or the white. And then the 8 one, yeah. You guys check it out.
Yeah,
definitely, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it, the three of us have seen it in person. It looks amazing. I will be ordering one. I've been asking when the pre-orders were going to come up. I think I asked that the other night on Punk, I think, on his show. I think, but yeah, I'm very, very interested in getting the bread van. I would actually like, at that price for something like that I could get something like that, and I could attempt to customize something like that.
That's what I'm saying. I might have to get a couple of them, bro. I might get 3, because there's a couple vans that I really need, and the first motherfucking one's going to be the 18 van. You better bet your bananas.
And so
I think we're all in that boat.
That one's going to have some extra parts to it that are magnetized on the other ones. These ones are going to be featured on it. It's going to have the black and red paint and the interior paint. Now, with the black and the white one, the interior isn't painted. So when we talk about Aaron pulling apart toys, if you want your ramen to have the interior painted, that's exactly what you're going to have to do to some level. Pull this one apart because it won't be painted, guys. I stand corrected. This was Big Dub that put out the video. It is 1 week old, so I'm just that behind. But I thought it was really interesting that Ramen's kind of setting the bar, saying you're going to expect it by January at under $100. I thought that was a real point.
That's an awesome statement. I'll believe it when I see it, and I guess I'll see it because I'm going to order it. But
Well, it's also
that's a bold statement. Yeah, I mean that's a bold statement coming from Ramen, but he's delivering, and the stuff is fucking amazing.
And
we all got to see it.
And
he's a really nice guy too.
Buddy.
Yeah. Hey, and he was. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I mean, he was really congenial.
He was. I talked to him about that tank for probably a good 10 minutes. And I mean, we were locked in. He made the time because like we, you know, whether you love them or hate them, toy makers was fucking product.
Punk was like throwing the bread van around and shit. And he's like, oh, I'm just going to take it out to the car. I'll be back. You know, I'm just going to do a review. I'll be back. It was awesome.
Jesus. How awesome would that have been if he'd have let Punk or
I bet he would. I bet if Punk asked him, he'd be like, yeah, just
go do a review.
10 minutes and come back.
Wouldn't that be awesome? All of a sudden, out of the blue,
he would
drops a video for something that's a review for something that hadn't even gone up for pre-order.
Yeah, I think the Big Dub video was really good though. Like, I've never watched Big Dub before. I don't know who he is, but I will pay attention in the future because he did a really good job breaking it down. So
I've watched a couple of his videos. I don't subscribe. I guess I probably need to, but I know it's come up in my feed a time or two, and then I've watched it. I do like the videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now. Actually,
chat back up over here. Sorry, I had to get away from the chat for a second there, Aaron. I dropped the ball as well.
This is the most full chat I've ever had. Thank you guys. Don't forget to give a like while you're here. If you're catching the replay, we really appreciate it. I know this was a surprise backyard battlefield kind of, and it wasn't entitled that way, but I always like getting with you guys. We have good conversations. Sometimes we disagree, you know, but we remain good friends.
We actually disagree a lot more than I think people think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah. But that's
we respect each other's decisions.
Yeah. It's not a hard thing to do. You know, like I told Aaron today, I think he fucked up, right? But what kind of friend would you be if you didn't do that?
Yeah. And sometimes I need that kind of attention to where I need some reflection, some outside reflection. And that's not a bad thing to take in sometimes, you know?
No. And Darren told
that's what friends are for, baby.
Down south told me, he's like, I know exactly how many miles away it is. I have them in the GPS. Like, if I have to, I'll go get them. Right? Like,
now South gonna come down here and wring me by my neck.
It's 2 hours and 59 minutes away.
He's taller.
There you go. It is a wild party at the backyard, man.
Holy shit. So you know what I just discovered that you can do with this skeleton builder? You can make obscene gestures.
Dude, can you show that again really quick? Because I want to show some toys I picked up too. But man, that skeleton is freaking awesome. I told Down South that I would come and mow his whole freaking property for that skeleton, but he still hasn't got back to me yet. So, yeah.
I may need to get you to, since my lawnmower is broken.
I got my mower ready, bro. Just stick the skeleton on the trailer when I'm done, and we'll call it done. That is awesome, dude.
This thing's fantastic.
And what? Tell everyone what kind it is in case they're seeing it for the first time.
This is the Mythic Legion Skeleton Builder 2. Legion Builder Skeleton 2.
Hang on, bro. Let me blow you up. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
I forget how to do it. Oh, here we go.
Touch Aaron's screen. There you go.
I think it's this button.
Yep.
All right.
Hey. Sweet.
So these are the ones that they just come out with. People started getting them last week. It's the new skeleton buck. This is what the next wave of figures that's coming from Legions. This is the buck because most of them are skeleton figures. This is the new articulation buck that all of those are based on. So they'll all have their armor and all of that stuff with them. These guys are just bare bones skeletons. You get this, a shield, a sword, a pike, a little bandolier thing to hang the shield on that they come with, and some hands. This thing is so much fun to play with. I mean,
It's badass, man.
you've got the Valiant Knight, Aaron. This is
Yes.
this is the Valiant Knight in skeleton form. Is basically
Yeah,
what this
that
is.
thing is so freaking flexible, bro. I love that Valiant Knight, and that's how I hope. I'm gonna take you off here. Sorry, I'm trying to
Go ahead.
find the thing, but I hope all Mythic Legions, just keep coming out like that. And damn, that's the wrong one. I got me all on big.
No, this thing, but the problem is that it was a surprise that they were putting it out, and apparently it was also a limited release. I don't know how well they'll stick to that they won't reissue it later. I wish I could have got more just without even seeing it, but I was only able to order so many. All the Joe pre-orders were dropping at that same time, so but it's anybody that's questioning how cool of a figure is. If you like skeleton shit, pick this dude up. He's kind of pricey on the secondary market, so maybe you can find them at a Legions at a con or something that they're going to be at. But this thing's great.
Yeah. JPC says now you need the Origin Scareglow Motu, man. I got a skeleton I'm going to show you guys. It just came in today.
Well, I got that one.
Yeah, he's got that. I got this today.
Is that the Floosh?
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Baby. My first one. The Bone Brawler, is that what he is? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have one. That's the glow in the dark one.
Oh man, this is so nice. And you know who I know he I don't know if he likes them now or whatever, but Matt Madison, he kind of got me into that. I know, not directly. He didn't go, hey, buy this or whatever, but I seen some stuff that he was showing on a stream one night, and I was like, oh.
He's got a really good story to go with those Floosh skeletons too. He'll tell you all about how much fun he had getting them.
Was that what it is? I know there was some crazy story with it. I didn't want to.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell his story for him, but
I'm sure we'll catch him on a stream and he'll tell it. And by the way, I wanted to say that Matt Matson has a freaking awesome Instagram, dude. Have you ever seen his Instagram?
Oh,
it is sick the way he poses figures and has all those sweet ass dials. They are super sweet, man.
Mamu's Action Figure Blog.
Yes.
I was actually just saying hi to Matt just before we started tonight.
Oh, Matt was in? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was talking to him on Insta really quick, just saying hi.
Oh, you okay, yeah. Good dude, man.
Really good dude. Obviously, he is one of Punk with Toys moderators, him and Action Figs, right? So a very busy dude.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that he and Pop Blender are not doing their stream tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're having to skip tonight. So I did not know that until right before we went on, before I found that out. So
I want to show one more thing. And I got it for $7.99. Hang on, let me click on the thing. And then this is it. This is the last thing I show, I promise. I got this, man. And this isn't your normal toy. Okay? This is the I don't even know what the hell it's called.
Chic weight?
The Komodo Rhino, baby.
Oh, that is cool.
Look at his saddle, man. Look at his saddle. Okay, so I picked this up, right? I'm not into Avatar or whatever. I'm not into that. Hang on, let's get him out. Wait. Give me a second. I just ripped him.
Can you move that closer to the mic?
Sorry, guys. I know that was awful. You just got kid ripped, okay? I want to show you something cool.
Somebody signal when it's okay to hear again.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I can't hear or see.
He had those directly pumped into his eardrums.
Always carry some damn cutters with you.
And a first aid kit.
And a first aid kit. I got 3 of them over there.
Yeah.
Okay, man. This is what I bought.
Pull the same time and slice your finger.
All right.
Look at that tail, eh? You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of those beasts from Ghostbusters that the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper turn into, except with a different head. Yeah, it's that
terror dogs.
body. Yeah,
dude, he looks cool, man. But hang on, this is what I bought him for, man. And we're about to have a flashback.
Please tell me you've got a Jim Carrey figure
or a marshmallow.
Better yet, baby.
Yeah.
Better yet, I can't get him on there really good, but
what?
Dude, Savage Crucible, baby.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Man, do these look cool riding some dinos, man.
You're going to have to put up some new shelving.
Oh, yeah. And I could get them sitting on there better. It's just, I'll work all that out. I'll work out the details later, but.
looks good. Is it articulated?
Let's see. I don't know, and I don't think so.
Doesn't look area.
And it is not. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Gozer area. That was it. Model Misfit got it. Gozer, the Gozerian.
He's very horny, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. I'll stop with the dad jokes.
Well, you're dad. It's okay.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you
when
can
you're not a dad, that it gets stupid.
Oh. Eric Thurman, you must be behind. He said throat tattoo.
Oh yeah, you're good. What 30 minutes?
Live, baby.
Oh, Eric, I gotta send you a message too. I gotta message you.
Nice. You guys get any pickups?
Oh, yeah, the wave got me. It got me good. I did a lot of bitching about it up here in Canada, and then all of a sudden it hit me, but I was ready. So I think all I'm missing right now is Beachhead and Doc. And I know I got Doc on lock, so Beachhead will come when he comes. But y'all know I got on my channel, you've seen that I did that finally, and I did Serpentor finally. So I'm caught up now. That's about it. There's just more catch up to get caught up on the classified collection.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'd hate to be a thorn, but I know Darren's got some videos he's working on and some stuff that he needs to go see. And girl, I don't know if I'm sure you got some stuff going on. Are you guys about ready to wrap up for the night? I know that's kind of short, but I asked these guys to come on a night where they're doing things, and kind of got to keep it short tonight because I got to do some stuff too, man. I got to catch up on some reviews and whatnot. But real quick, man, want to recap Crow. What do you have coming up, man?
So it's still kind of unpredictable scheduling with me right now. But I've got a bunch of reviews coming up. Gonna do some more hot mics as they stay relevant. Gonna be trying to do some new stuff. Maybe go back to redoing some old stuff on my channel. But aside from that, I've been talking to Top Fun Retro Toys 3D since our last live. And if he's been watching tonight, I need him to get a hold of me because we've got some good news for him. And that's about it.
Nice. And Darren, I know you got some projects in the works, baby. I got to come hang out with you, man. I got to just haul ass up there one weekend and do it.
Yeah, let me know. You probably got something going on Labor Day, but I'll probably be down there Labor Day. I may go down there next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend. Next weekend is my birthday, so I might go down there and hang out. I don't know.
You said you got AC in the camper, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. Yeah, I've got a project for next time I do get to make it down there and have some time to kill while I'm down there. I am actually working on trying to build my first custom something. It's going really slow. Really slow.
No worries. They don't all go fast. Me and Crow know that. Sometimes they don't even get finished.
So I'd probably put what I'm working on at, I don't know, probably about 40%, 45% done. Think I got all the parts I need and whatever. So I'll be doing a video on it whenever that happens. But other than that, let's see what else. We'll be Pop Blender and I will be on Sevens Wild tomorrow night over on my
Yes.
channel on 3-Star Draw.
Everyone tune in to 3-Star Draw and check out Sevens Wild.
We're going to be talking about Hasbro and the jankiness lately and this debacle with Once a Man CC. Probably going to talk some Energon universe. I don't know. I'm letting him come up with a lot of the show for this one. So we'll see, but we'll be doing it. That will be at about 8 o'clock Central Time tomorrow, 9 Eastern. I did just publish another video about the Once a Man pre-orders. So that's live now. So
everyone go check that out. Yeah.
Other than that,
I got to give it to you, Darren. Man, you've been killing it with just the information talk. I know you don't normally do those, but you've been killing it, man. And it's very obvious by the views. People like listening.
It wasn't really intentional, man. It just I needed to get on there and vent, and they keep fucking up, so I keep venting.
That's what they call finding your niche, man. You're getting your niche, baby.
Actually, in this video, I actually say, "Hey, y'all know I do reviews too, right?"
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, can I just jump in quickly before you
Yes, sir.
There's some guys in the chat that have been in there tonight I'm Aaron's moderator, so we haven't seen you there before, but welcome to the channel and thank you very much for active participation in the chat. And it was a great chat tonight, guys. I was following along, and thank you for the super chats, King Ape and the others that participated in Mython. You know, like that goes a long way. If you guys haven't known, Aaron does have a membership stream. Okay. And we were talking about this. The membership stream is going to be well worth it, but man, those super chats really do help. So thank you very much for that.
Yes. Yes. And look for many awesome things in the membership chat, including the construction of the mothership for G.I. Joe Classified, and just we do a lot of giveaways, and you guys know I come on the regular stream and we do trivia night. Those are always fun, and it gives you a chance to win a toy and just have fun with the chat. That's what we're all about, is having a good time, occupying you for an hour or better, and just developing friendships, really. And I have a few reviews coming up. We're going to be doing some Savage Crucible and some AWOC this week, so look forward to those. I can't wait to bust out some AWOC. Crow knows I got a real cool one we're going to take a look at, and it's He-Man oriented. Yeah, so that should be pretty cool. And I appreciate you guys helping me bust 100. I never bust 100 on a live, so that's awesome, guys. And I appreciate all the subscribers. And again, I don't ever want to offend anybody, and apologies if I did with any of my videos. You guys know I'm the toy enhancer, and we'll get down to some enhancing.
Hey, hold up. Here comes the money. Triple C just joined you. Did you see that?
No, hey,
Triple C. Yes, he joined. Yes, he joined the membership today. Thank you, Triple C. Very nice of you guys.
As well,
I appreciate it.
Because we forgot to mention it, and I know you'd want this mentioned, Darren. The new members of the chat, pay attention to some of the other guys in these chat, like Model Misfits, Triple C, Woody, Same Time Toys. They have channels as well. Check them out.
Yes, Shane with Same Time Toys. I'm going to pop them up really quick. We have a lot of toy tubers that come in and just hang out. I appreciate that, guys. You guys are the best. And we're gonna end it with that. So everyone, take it easy until next time. And we'll catch you on the next time.
See y'all. Thanks.